What's up, guys? And now we're doing another collection update. So, on Friday, I went to the Salvation Army and I picked up 13 DVDs. And I know this is overdue, seeing how I got these on Friday, but I had a pretty busy weekend, so yeah. So, let's just get started. The first one is like a dark comedy, and I'm not even gonna read the cast list because it's so long. It's got like a ton of names on it, but it has Chris Rock in it, and Luke Wilson and Tracy Morgan, I think Danny Glover. I'll name a few at least. So yeah, and it is Death at a Funeral, the 2010 version, I think. Yeah. And I know there's a 2007 movie by Frank Oz, which I hear is better, but I've seen bits and pieces of this one, and it looks very funny. So I definitely want to check it out. Check out, like, the full thing. So yeah, Death at a Funeral. Alright, so the next one is a classic movie by starring John Cusack, and yeah, it's the 20th anniversary edition of Say Anything. I saw that infamous scene where he holds up the boombox. I saw that scene, but other than that, I haven't really seen this movie. But I definitely heard really good things about it, so I definitely want to check out the whole movie. So yeah, Say Anything. This next one stars Sam Waterston, Tess Harper, Gail Strickland, Reese Witherspoon, Jason London, and Emily Warfield. And it is The Man in the Moon. Not to be confused with Man on the Moon with Jim Carrey. That is a great movie, though. But yeah. Reese Witherspoon got me sold. I mean, when was this movie made? 1991. So she was only like 15 in this movie. She is kind of cute in this, it seems like, yeah. I do have and I've always had a crush on Reese Witherspoon ever since I was a kid when I saw Legally Blonde. So yeah, The Man in the Moon. So yeah, looks interesting. This next one was nominated for 5 Academy Awards. And it stars Meryl Streep, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Amy Adams. And it is Doubt. I don't think I've even heard of this one, but when I saw that it was nominated for Oscars, I decided to buy this. So yeah, Doubt. This next one I saw bits and pieces of. Like, I've seen a lot of clips of this movie, and it looks really funny. It's a dark comedy starring Mike Myers, and it is So I Married an Axe Murderer. Yeah. I definitely want to check out this whole movie whenever I get the chance, because I've seen a bunch of clips of it, almost to the point to where I've pretty much seen the movie. But it looks hilarious regardless. So yeah, So I Married an Axe Murderer. This next one stars Matthew McConaughey, and it is The Lincoln Lawyer. I haven't seen this one, but I heard it was pretty good. So yeah, The Lincoln Lawyer. This next one stars Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, and Bradley Cooper, and it's directed by, I think, David O. Russell. Yeah, it's written and directed and co-produced by David O. Russell, who did American Hustle, Silver Linings Playbook, and The Fighter. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, those are all great movies, by the way. And it is Joy. I heard pretty good things about this movie, and all the actors have me sold. And I do love Jennifer Lawrence. She is very pretty. So yeah, I do want to check out this movie whenever I get the chance. So yeah, Joy. Oh yeah, I got this with a slipcover that opens up. That's pretty cool to see on a DVD. Usually you don't see that on DVDs. I have a few Blu-rays that do that, though. Like I think my one for Birdman and, I forget, Birth of a Nation, 2016 version, and a couple other ones, I think, but I forget. So yeah, Joy. This next one is, I think, a romantic comedy, and it stars Michael Cera and Kat Dennings. And it is Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I haven't really heard of this film that much, but it does look pretty interesting to me. So yeah, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. This next one is supposed to be like one of the greatest movies of all time, and I've seen a few clips of this movie, and it looks pretty amazing to me. And it stars Elizabeth Taylor, Rock Hudson, and James Dean. And yeah. And it is Giant. Yeah. This was actually one of my grandpa's favorite movies, and he was a big James Dean fan, so yeah. This was like the last movie that James Dean was in before he died in a car accident. So yeah. Yeah, Giant. I can't wait to watch the entire movie of this. Even though it's like 3 hours and 20 minutes. I remember my grandpa had it on VHS and it was like a 2-take set. So yeah, Giant. Can't wait to check this classic out. I mean, I did watch the scene where the oil rains on James Dean. That was a classic scene. I think he got the Oscar nomination for that after he died. At least for that scene. This next one is supposed to be like a controversial one. Some people like it, some people don't. Even though it was nominated for awards, so I don't see why people have a problem with this movie. And it is Beasts of the Southern Wild. I saw bits and pieces of this, and it does look pretty good. Even though some of the camera work I thought was pretty sloppy. But other than that, I thought it looked interesting. So yeah, Beasts of the Southern Wild. This next one stars Kevin Costner and Octavia Spencer, and it is black and white. I heard mixed things about this, but I do want to check this film out. So yeah, black and white. Oh. Yeah. This next one stars Clint Eastwood, Amy Adams, and Justin Timberlake. And yeah. So yeah. And it's like a drama, I think. Yeah. And it is Trouble with the Curve. This looks like a pretty interesting movie. This is one of the, I think this is one of the last movies that Clint Eastwood starred in. That and The Mule. The Mule I do want to check out, even though I heard he wasn't that great in it. Clint Eastwood is starting to show his age. I think he's like 90 now. So yeah, he should retire whenever he can. So yeah, Trouble with the Curve. Can't wait to check this out. And the last movie for this update. Gotta fix the artwork. It's a little, crooked. Still crooked, but I don't care. Yeah. It is a comedy. And it is The Full Monty. This looked interesting, so I decided to check it out. So yeah, The Full Monty. Alright, so that's gonna do it for my collection update for July 29th, 2019. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you later. Bye.